Alright, after 3 or 4 times of being challenged by this ASLA, the Ice Bucket Challenge, finally I'm getting around to a video for y'all. Alright, so here we go. Yeah, right, like I would do that around my computer. Let me move over this way first. Let me get this camera. Let me move over a little bit more. There we go. Now we're talking, right? Alright. Now, y'all would like to see that, wouldn't y'all? Sorry, but I cannot do the Ice Bucket Challenge. So, finally, I'm getting around to a video. And let me explain to you first. A lot of y'all might look at me and say, oh, you're a big party pooper, or you don't understand what's going on, or you're just whatever. You know, you're upset because I won't do the Ice Bucket Challenge, or that I'm not understanding the reasoning behind it, or whatever. I mean, there's a lot of people who are going to say a lot of different things about it. But to put it very shortly, I cannot, in good conscience, support a company that encourages abortions for the stem cell research. I mean, there are post-birth stem cells and there are adult stem cells that are equally used and could be used instead of encouraging and supporting and saying that they're going to continue on dealing with aborted babies' stem cells. And so first of all, I cannot support that, and I cannot ask you who watch my videos and you who follow me on Facebook or Twitter or YouTube, you know, everybody who knows me, I cannot ask you to do the same thing. I cannot ask you to support that company either, because I mean, even financially speaking, it may be a good cause, but the money that I have been given, that I have, whether it come from one source or another source, it's from God, and it's God's money, and I cannot, in good conscience, go ahead and take God's money and put it to use to support something that God would say, no, don't do that. So anyways, that's the biggest reason I cannot go ahead and do this Ice Bucket Challenge. Another reason is that I really believe 98% of the people who do these ice water challenges, you are not supporting any cause. All you're doing is you're doing it as a fad, just like the fire challenge, just like the cinnamon challenge, just like all these other challenges out there. You don't have the, you know, heart to do these challenges for the specific cause of raising awareness. Some of you are, and I'm glad to hear that. I mean, you want to help the cause, and I mean, I encourage you to try to find a charity, find some way to support the Lou Gehrig's disease, and through, you know, a charity that would not go ahead and give to, you know, they would be better for it. But right now I can't find one, so I cannot suggest one to you. But please, I would also encourage you to email or to write ALS.org or whatever to ask them, please, stop the supporting of abortions and stop with all that stuff when you have all these other ways of getting the same research and the same results. Please. But one of the things is that people will do these challenges, and what are you doing? How is it helping the cause? Now, some people I've heard that you know, pouring ice water on you, it causes the nerves and everything like that to act the same way that those who have the disease, they go through that feeling all the time and everything, and so when you pour ice water on your nerves and everything, it lets you know how they feel. Well, that's great, but the problem is that it's not a lasting thing. And And it's actually kind of dangerous in my eyes, because a lot of people are making it out to be fun. You know, it's almost like, oh, hey, let me go ahead and pour ice water. I don't care about that you got to live with this kind of feeling all the time. I'm just going to do it for fun because I got challenged. And how does that, you know, help people? A lot of times it does not. And so you who are out there who are doing whatever and you truly do want to support, please find ways to truly support the cause. And I mean, not just become a fad. And I know a lot of people, they go ahead and they do these videos and they're like, this is not for fun. This is not a fad. This is for raising awareness of this thing and everything. And all the while they're sitting there making it out to be fun. And making it out to be a joke. And making it out to be whatever. You know? Honestly, in your heart, I really do not believe that you have that cause at heart and at the reason behind the challenges. Now, again, some of you are. Some of you do. And I am so glad to see that you actually care about people who have this disease. But as for me, I cannot in good conscience go ahead and do an water bucket challenge thing, because it wouldn't be helping anybody. And I cannot ask you to do the same thing, and I cannot ask you to don't even donate money, because I know how the company's policies are, and the money that we are given as Christians, it's God's. So pray, ask God to give you wisdom as to how to help truly support those who have this disease, and you know, be active, not, you know, don't participate in what a friend of mine actually called it and coined the word slack division. You know, you sit there and do something and you think that you're actually being active, but you're actually not. You're just, again, poking fun at it and everything. But be active. Contact the company. Ask them that, you know what, if there are other charities, or find another charity that will help the cause, and ask them, ask ASL, I don't know which one it is. I'm really tired right now. But ask them to go ahead and please reconsider supporting abortions and reconsider all this, because otherwise a lot of people cannot in good conscience do that. And so, alright, now that all that's out of the way, okay, here is a new challenge that I would love to challenge you with. Alright, every single year, I found this out, that statistically every single year over 3 million people die of this one disease. And it's an astounding amount. A lot of people tend to not even look at this disease, and they ignore it. And so I'm challenging you to go ahead and raise awareness, but not only raise awareness of this particular disease that I'm about to tell you of, but also provide the cure. Okay? That disease is sin. Over 3 million people die every year due to the disease of sin. Okay? And probably, again, 98% of those people are going to hell. That is far worse than Lou Gehrig's disease pain. That is far worse than all of the disease, all the pain that you can fathom here on this earth. These people, they're going through it for eternity. And the problem, here's my challenge to you, okay? My challenge to you is to take a video of you telling somebody about Jesus and about the way that they can go ahead and get set free from hell, and the way that they can have eternal life in living with God instead of in torments for all eternity. So that's my challenge to you. Let it blow up. Let it spark like this wildfire of the Ice Bucket Challenge. All right? I want to see people sit there and take off, run with this kind of a challenge, because I can guarantee you that this challenge is so much more important, because this awareness, this disease of sin is more devastating than any other disease that we can ever know, ever known to man, and ever will be known to man. And the effects of it are way, way above any pain that you can fathom here on earth. So that's my new challenge, the Jesus challenge. Let it take off, all right? Go for it. Run with it. And I hope to see some videos, all right? Take a video, share it, and challenge other people, all right? I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.